my night wolves, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we are here with House Flippers 2. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't played in a little while, House Flippers 2. So I decided, you know what? Let's make a video on it. It's been a hot minute. So around the time that I was recording this, it was Easter time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a pastel house. So that's what I decided to do. So it took me 6 hours to do this whole entire house. I was not planning to take 6 hours. I even chose a small house in hopes to do it quicker. But I forget that this game is not, you don't just get in and spend like an hour doing a house. You actually have to do more than an hour for a house. So that's my bad, but I don't care. It came out really good. I am a little disappointed with something though. So at the beginning, you see the house is such a beautiful color. I decided to do like a pastel yellow with a pastel blue color. And then I ended up doing something that I ended up having to change the whole entire house color. So I put on like the paneling and stuff like that. I think that's what it's called. I'm not positive. And then I finished up and I deleted everything, and I regret doing that. So in the future, I'm going to make sure not to delete anything until the house is completely done, and then selling all the wood paneling afterwards. And because I did that, I ended up not being able to get it back. Like, I could not figure out the color or what wood I used. Like, I could not figure it out. And normally I'm like really good at figuring it out, but I could not figure it out. So I ended up having to change the whole entire house, which changed the color of the house. So you guys see this beautiful pastel blue color. I really loved it, but it ended up getting changed to like kind of more of a darker blue. I wanted it to still be pastel, but somehow it still ended up dark blue. And instead of, you know, fixing it and trying to make it so it's like that pastel blue again, I just ended up leaving it. I ended up changing it to this other like darker pastel blue. And then I was like, you know what I should have done? I should have fixed it and made it so it was that beautiful pastel blue again. But like, I could not figure out how I got it to this beautiful pastel blue. And I tried so hard to fix it and I couldn't figure it out. And then I got frustrated. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just change the whole entire house. And then I did it, and then I regret doing it. Anyway, so the house ends up being like this beautiful pastel blue, but then ends up changing to a darker pastel blue. It's still pastel blue, but I guess because of the type of wood I used on the house, it changed the color from to a darker like pastel-y blue. I don't know. This is going to be cut down a lot, so you'll see me like working on the house, and then you'll see me working on a garden, and then you'll see me working inside the house. I had to cut it down a lot because even though I sped it up, it still was like an hour, almost an hour long video, even though I sped it up a lot. So I ended up like, okay, I'm just gonna have to cut out a lot of stuff. I'm kind of disappointed as well in the ending part. So at the end of the video, there's going to be like before and after photos, which I really love. But the one thing I did not love about the before and after photos is when it showed the bedroom, it didn't show the bedroom. Bedroom is like super small, like so small. And I had to figure out how to like cram in a bed and nightstands and a dresser. So I had like this super long skinny dresser, and I had put it in a corner. And because I put it in this corner, it was the corner where the camera is. So it showed inside the dresser instead of showing the bedroom. You get to see the before pictures of the bedroom, but you don't get to see the after photos of the bedroom, which peed me off. So I left in a lot of the bedroom so you guys can see me decorate it and stuff like that, so you guys kind of see what it looks like since you can't get the after photo of it. So the game has it where it takes the before and after photos. I don't do that, and which I really love it, but I wish that they like had it where, I don't know, like if they could have had it where the game could like register like, oh, something's in front of the camera, so they move the camera to a different corner. But I don't know if they could like make it do that. I don't know. I'm not a game editor, so I don't know. But yeah, I just wish that it like moved the camera or something like that so you can still get the before and after photos of the bedroom. So that sucks, but whatever. It is what it is. I just kept in a lot of the footage for the bedroom so you guys can see how the bedroom at least came out. I did cut a little bit here and there, but mostly I kept all of it in so you guys can see the bedroom. But yeah, I really like how the house came out, even though I have some like things I want to nitpick on it. I wish that I changed the house color back to its original because I really like that pastel blue. It was so beautiful. So yeah, those are my small nitpicks about the build. I think there was one other thing that I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I wish I did that differently. I think it was I made one of the rooms off the kitchen a pantry, and I put down these shelves to put things on for the pantry, and I did not change the colors. I left it a dark brown color when it's supposed to be all pastel. The whole house is supposed to be pastel. Like, I wanted the whole house to be pastel colors, flowers everywhere, you know, spring. And around the time I was recording this, it was Easter time, so I was like very into like the Easter mood, and so I was putting Easter eggs everywhere, so it's all supposed to be pastel. And I put down these shelves and did not change the color of them, so they are just this dark brown color. And I'm like, why did I not change the color? I think I was like, okay, I'm gonna put down these shelves, but I'm not gonna change the color. I'm gonna do it afterwards. But me, I should have known better because I am bad at remembering things. So yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just fill the pantry and then I'll change the color of the shelves afterwards. No, Alicia, no, because your memory is awful. You should have immediately changed the shelves, but I didn't. And so they are a dark brown color. But anyway, so yeah, that is pretty much the only like things I want to nitpick at. But other than that, I really love the house and how it came out. I love how pastel it is. Wish the outside was more pastel. The house definitely should have been a little bit more pastel-y. The color looks more cyan than pastel, which is a dark color. So I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and talk the whole entire time, but continue on watching if you guys want to. And at the end of the video, there is before and after photos, so go and check them out if you like. And that is it for me talking. Continue on watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye.